Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi, and I'm here to do the 2020 overview for the sign of Virgo, and that would be Virgo sun, moon, or rising. So I want to start and say just Happy New Year's. Excuse me. This is the beginning of a whole new decade. You know, every 10 years it's a new cycle, a new beginning, and a new start. And what's going to be going on with you, Virgo, or some of the things that you're going to deal with during this year that's going to help with your evolution and transformation into this new decade. So, what I pulled was, first I pulled a chakra card. And the chakra card that I pulled is the Earth Star. Now the Earth Star is here we go. The Earth Star is that 6 inches beneath your feet. That's right under the root chakra. This is the connection to the heart of the earth. It anchors our light and our soul deeply into the planet, allowing for support or allowing to feel supported, grounded, and held on our journey. Now, this particular chakra, this earth chakra, has a lot to do with rejuvenation, grounding, nurturing, stability, your animal guides, if that's what you know, if you're so inclined. Now, I would like to encourage each and every one to maybe try this as a form of meditation. And what you could do is place a red garnet crystal in your hand or under your feet, and the energy from the crystal should support the process. So just close your eyes and imagine 2 roots extending down from each foot, down into the roots of the earth, down very, very deep to the center of the earth, and take a moment to wrap your roots, your energy, around the heart of this beautiful planet and get grounded in the light that is going to move through your body. Or you could, if you don't have a red garnet, just kind of focus on the color red garnet, or like a red crystal, or just use that as a focal point to help you more or less recharge that chakra. Now, something else that you could do to recharge the chakra is, this is with the right underneath your root chakra. So the root vegetables, you're make yourself a pot of root stew. Making sure you're getting enough sleep, getting proper exercise. And if you have an opportunity, go to the beach. Go put your, because we're in the northeast area, it's winter time, so maybe you want to put your back against a tree, and when the weather breaks, take some time to go to the beach or walk barefoot, get your feet in the dirt. These are things that help you realign with the earth. But pulling this Earth Chakra card, Rebirth, this is a powerful awakening and healing process. It comes in different forms, but the big part of life's journey is always to know that nothing lasts forever, and things have to begin and things have to end. It's a divine knowing when it's time to move, create, a time to stand still. Something in your life is ending, and something else very positive is awakening within you. So it's time to let go of anything that's not supporting you or serving you at this point in your life. So be open to receive energies. This is about a positive change of experiences. You've probably been planting seeds of new opportunity and have been nurturing them. You've been waiting patiently for change, new beginnings to arrive. So bathe in the glory, start something new, or embark on a project that you've been pondering over. Embrace this opportunity, enjoy something new. And another thing that you can do if you have the red garnet, or if you just want a mantra, I am completely supported in my current rebirth, and I am open to the magic of the universe birthing within me. You can hold a red garnet in your hand and just say that, like, get yourself charged up. Food for thought. But I think this is really a beautiful card, because like even with the colors, it's like it's emerging from like some darkness here. Pretty. I think so anyway. Everybody there. So the next card that I pulled, I say this is the message from Spirit. This is a rebirthing process for this new decade, which I think is really kind of relevant. And the message from Spirit is the Tower. And so the Tower, a lot of times, you may think, it could be ominous, like something really, really bad, but this could just be the rebuilding phase. There's an aspect of your life that's dissolving and changing. And isn't that what the rebirth is about? So I'm not really seeing this as negative, and it could be. It could have been initiated by a negative situation, like maybe someone you trusted treated you fairly. Maybe you were deceived. Maybe you were violated in some way or demeaned. There may have been some chaos, or you're dealing with fear. It could have been, any of these things. But basically, the Tower is about change. This is like clearing the garbage out the way. And the message from Spirit here is: destroy old structures and superficial structures without fear, and those that have become over time a prison, and liberate the energies that were enclosed within them. So basically this is saying it's time for out with the old and in with the new. So I don't really see this as a negative. I see this as a positive change. Now, change is the one thing that you can count on. That's the one thing you can be sure of. However, none of us really like change, only when we create it. So I would strongly urge you to kind of go with the flow on this one. It would make the adjustment period a lot easier than if you resist. Now I pulled the moon card. It's the third quarter moon. And the third quarter moon here it's just saying that there's going to be some adjustment required here. And think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also been a lot of negativity you need to let go of. Whether the situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change, of course, is forecast now. The recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of, so pay attention. And so this is that Tower moment. That's the crisis time. It's time to reevaluate a situation. Know that your life may be out of balance and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move the situation forwards. At the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now a half moon and slipping away from us as it catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at the new moon. It's a time of falling away and a time of reevaluate. No matter when this card appears, it's teaching us to release and to trust. Let it go. Let go and let God. Is that that's the saying. Let go and let God. So during this tower, what may have created, maybe you were deceived. I know I was listening to another reader. She was saying someone hacked her phone and hacked her online stuff. People just violate your privacy. And that could be creating, a little tower moment. I'm just saying. That's a violation of your privacy. So that's a situation of some chaos. So all of this is requiring to rebuild. There's some rebuilding that needs to take place here. Now I pulled an oracle card, and the oracle card is anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. This is to assure you that anger is not necessarily a negative energy. It has its purpose and value as kindness or love. Feeling or expressing anger is not unspiritual. It is sacred to honoring your emotions, and angers can be the fire you need to pull you out of the swamp of lethargy, hopelessness, or doubt. Anger could be the force that helps you to overcome fear and take action. It can be a surge of power you need to finally set a boundary and say no to someone or something that is disempowering you. Anger can also be the key to unlocking deeper fears and feeling or being free of the wounds that lie beneath them. Anger is only dangerous when you repress or deny it. Just like a volcanic lava flow, it builds up and it can be destructive force. So get to the heart to whatever may be upsetting you. Feel it, reveal it, dance, stop, roar. Do whatever you can do to just punch the cushions or whatever to unleash and release your anger. So long as you are not misdirecting your anger at anyone else, it can be quite empowering. Use it to fill yourself with life force and to move forward out of denial and repression. There is wildness and beauty in anger, and it can be such a gift that when you see it, it's almost sacred. Actually, that is quite a beautiful horse. And then you think about what is going to fuel you to rebuild after that tower moment, that rebirth. You're going to use that anger to regenerate yourself. You don't want to you may have to speak your piece, but you don't have to misuse it. Use it to charge yourself and move forward. Honor all your emotions as sacred. Use anger as a positive force. Use that anger to motivate you. to rebuild and step forward. That's really a very pretty card. I mean, you know, sometimes we don't think about anger like that, but that's really beautiful. Wow. So this is about rebirth and rebuilding this year. There's probably been so much stuff, things have happened, and it could, like I said, I used that I was listening to someone on another channel where someone had hacked her phone and had hacked her computer. But, you know, there's different things that could happen that could create, you know, these tower moments. It could be divorce, loss of a job, loss of a relationship. It could be anything that would make you have to restart and rebuild. And all you're going to have to do is realize, in order to rebuild, there's going to be some adjustment required. And you can use all that anger to recharge you and use it in a positive way. Use it as a motivating force to push you forward. Now, what I have done is I have pulled 2 cards, one for the first half of the year and one for the second half of the year. Okay? And there's irony in this. I can't remember if it was Pisces, and I think there was another sign. They got the same message card as what they got for the beginning, first half of the year. That tower moment. Something unexpected. A sudden change. A breaking down. This could be just breaking down of beliefs. This is something you have no control over. So whatever this is, know that. And how whatever emotions that gets invoked during this period of change, use it to be positive, for a positive change. You can do it. And you know, sometimes I look at this card and it almost has like a feeling of something so catastrophic, but at the same time it could be something very subtle. It doesn't have to be as big and dire. It could be a subtle shift, a subtle change, but you may not like it. But the thing here is something's going to change. Something's got to change. And it is what it is, right? So what I have here for the last half of the year is a 10 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Cups, what I think is interesting about it, like when you see it in the Rider-Waite deck, you see, the rainbow, there's a family, everyone's staring at the rainbow. But this is more about developing your own sense of self. And maybe that's what this tower is all about, so you can develop your own sense of self. You know, you're strong enough regardless of people's opinions, emotions, or you don't need their approval. It won't cause you to change or adjust how you think or behave. Now, at the same time, you're able to share what you think and believe without having to pressure others to change their minds or actions. It's more or less agreeing to disagree. And you can be empathetic without owning someone else's tragedy. because sometime that this could be what it is. It's almost after a while, how long can you just stare at the rainbow because you've gotten what you wanted? You've gotten it. So now what? What's the next goal? You gotta move on to the next thing. What's the next goal? So this is about home and happiness and family and friends and some type of success. However, what now? That's the question I would ask. What now? What is the next goal? What is the next thing you want to work at? You just can't stand there and be lethargic thinking this is it. It's like I think about, like, if you wanted a new car, you got the car, so now what? You got the car, now what? That can't be your only ambition or your only dream. So now what? As you move forward into 2020, going to 2021, 22, what is it that you want to see manifest going forward? So I would encourage you to use this tower to rebuild, which really, in a sense, to some degree, you may have already had the tower moment coming through 2019. Getting to 2019 might have just been hell. So now it's time to rebuild. So you could have already had it. And so now you're rummaging through the ruins at the beginning of the year in order to meet your success and set new goals for yourself. And whatever emotions that you're dealing with, any repressed anger, you use that as some positive gasoline to fuel your desires and your dreams. Don't let nobody shake you. And that's the thing about tens here. This is the thing about tens. It's like you get to the end of the cycle, so now what? You've gotten to this end of the cycle, so now you don't care about what people think, say, because you are secure in yourself. And maybe that's what this tower is all about. Your own evolution. It's time to evolve to a different level. Now, you could be quite highly evolved, but maybe there's something greater for you and you just don't see it right now. So, hey. We all have to have rebirths and regenerate. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, hit that subscribe button right now so that you can get all the updates as they come about. And hit that like button to help me grow, like and subscribe button to help me grow my channel. And if you feel free, leave a comment, okay? And this is to your rebirth. And using that anger as fuel your fire. Whew. I think this is going to be good. This is going to be good. This is your year to rebuild, Virgo. It's time to rebuild. Okay? So let me know what you think. Again, like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. And give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Happy New Year's. Happy 2020. Peace.